Since I am from another country, one condition to be in college was to speak and understand English fluently.
Some of the struggles that I have maintained to get an education has been definitely learning English. It's been a deep struggle for me.
The biggest obstacle I faced in my pursuit to gain an education was my belief that I was a slow learner. Because of this, after I graduated high school, I never bothered to apply to college because I never thought I would succeed in anything.
So imagine my finals when I'm cooking dinner, making my final at the same time. And I'm taking tests, I'm taking care of my kids at the same time. It's really a struggle.
I went through hell with finances, family, educational roadblocks of people losing my paperwork, people not giving me the correct grades, going through surgeries, the whole nine, jobs not paying me right so I couldn't pay my rent, couldn't get to and from school in timely fashions.
The biggest obstacle for me in education was to pay for college, because during high school my family was in a lot of economic struggle because of COVID.
Many effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Social interactions have decreased, and isolation has increased dramatically. According to a study published by the Journal of the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, more than 1/3 of adolescents reported high levels of loneliness, and half of 18 to 24-year-olds are lonely during lockdowns.
But now I hear on the media of children getting shot for trying to go to school.
There are countries where women are even shot and killed and tortured for mentioning the wants or their passion towards having an education.
15-year-old Malala Yousafzai was shot in the head by a Taliban gunman simply because she believes girls have the right to go to school.
In Swat Valley at that time, there were more than 400 schools destroyed, and women were flogged, girls were not allowed to go to school. And at that time, I had really two options. One was to remain silent and wait to be killed. And then the second was to speak up and then be killed. And I chose the second one.
My friend Susmita, a guy who is Nepali like me, she was acidic attack. She got attacked by acid by few men because she was trying to go against her family and she was trying to attend school.
Women are being seen as less competent from holding such a big role compared to the men who have been selected for the role of president. Another problem is women are seen as people who are supposed to work at home.
My advice to you is, if you find any obstacles in your path,
I overcome this situation of mine of learning English by just reading more and or speaking to people more.
Do your work no matter what, even if you have to take time off work, just do it. Pass your classes, get your degree.
Set goals for yourself, make it happen. Don't wait on somebody to make it happen for you.
If you're feeling defeated, it's okay, we're human, like you're gonna feel that way, but keep going.
Even though we have a lot of obstacles, a lot of stress in our lives, we need to keep trying, because at the end, those steps that we take, it will really help us in the future.
Students are more likely to seek counseling in schools whenever they are available. Also, school-employed mental health professionals know the students, they know their parents, they know the staff.
My solution would then show progress in not just teaching basic education, but also teaching the youth to have something useful like a trade.
After a volunteer came in and spoke with us about the Malala Fund, I found myself being like, wow, every time did not want to be in class. I just thought, oh my god, I'm so lucky. Place yourself in somebody else's shoes and be grateful for the education you have. Be grateful for the resources and opportunities you have. And
I just want to let you guys know that even what gender you are, even though if you are harassed or if you are struggling going back to school, then please speak up for yourself, stand up for yourself.
Create a social media campaign. #MeToo was a social media campaign that went on, and it was created for women to be able to speak up about their own stories and experiences where they were taken advantage of.